So, as you can see, figured it out. Yeah, so we now have the snow clearing machine. I will demonstrate. Susan, you definitely don't want to be there. Lovely. Works like a treat. Well, in this phase, how it's going to perform in the snow, I don't know. This thing's going to keep us warm. Look at the state of it. Got them out of the barn down there, got them to here. Now we've got a bit of a ditch to cross. So what we're going to do, back that into the ditch and try and drag it onto the trailer.
You can make a compilation of every time you've come together to pull something out. It's so funny.
It's been once or twice, hasn't it?
Normally my shit.
Second baby about to be born.
That's better. Oh, that's a lot better. Should be alright. Now, 32 years old. Yeah, 32. That's fucking awesome. No. I don't think so. No, you swap trailer.
That's perfect. There's our baby.
Lovely.
Yeah, let me do something. Don't know what.
Got it.
Oh, ski.
I'll tell you what, just leave it there for now.
You want to try and straighten them, and I'll just lift and pull back.
Just do the steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
Shit, sorry. Smack it there. Pull back.
Oh my god, the cats.
Need to tidy up a bit anyway.
Cats are just sitting there like, what the hell is this?
How's this for a barn find? Oh dear. I just had a quick look. It does have spark, so that is a good start. I'll probably drain the bowls on the carbs, get a bit of new fuel in there. It's got oil in the 2-stroke tank, and then see if we can fire it up. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, if it actually starts without too much effort. Bloody snowmobile. 2 snowmobiles. The other one's completely bollocks though, the engine's all in bits, but this one should be good, hopefully. Probably going to take these wasp nests out of it first. Right, so temporary fuel tank is on, fuel in there. So I assume this is like a vacuum tap system. I think I can see it just there. So as I start to pull this over, it should start to draw, and it is, which is good because that means that the diaphragm in that thing should still be okay. Oh yes. Choke all the way up. Choke off. She's not overly happy, but it bloody starts. Couple of screws here and there, a few cable ties. Jobs are good. Bloody go. Ploughing. We are ploughing. This is probably all going to tip over, to be fair. Yeah. Okay.
Just lovely. Family, friends, I welcome you to the final piece of pretty much everything. The very first fire.
That's going out.
Oh.
How are we this obsessed with fire? Like, we have fire every day.
Because this is the first fire. That's such lovely light.
Oh, look at that. It's definitely more interesting than a fish tank. It is minus 24 degrees. It's rough out there. I managed to get the car started, although I think that is the last time I'm going to do that in this temperature. I barely got it going. 4 tries to start it. The gear lever was just, it barely moved. You know, when you wiggle it in neutral, it's so stiff. So it's going to need preheating as well.
Hello and welcome to the Arctic walking
Awkward.
I can't think. Arctic walking, reporting from
Go inside with you.
the North Pole.
Oh, tractor's playing up. I just couldn't, it's not warming up, I can't drive. I managed to get this thing half on.
we can't even last one more night. Bit of a pickle.
Yeah, so, road is ploughed. Let's just get, in fact, give me a goddamn whiskey. Okay, so, the road is done as good as I can do it. It's actually turned out pretty well. I'll show you tomorrow in the daylight. Anyway, that is whatever, because that's all just fun and games. What's not fun and games is the van won't start, obviously. It won't jump either. It's just completely dead. And the leisure side is low. So we're going to run out of power. In this temperature we have to run the diesel heater all night, or we're going to freeze. Because it'll only last maybe 2 hours in these temperatures before the cold really starts getting in. So that's a bit of a problem. We're not sure what to do. Oh, you razzer.
It's not awful at all.
No, the floor.
Oh.
Look at it.
Look at it.
So, allow us to explain. We didn't have much paint left. These light wood patches, they're there and there. Obviously it's different wood and it soaks up the stuff loads, so this is getting a rug on it, so that's fine anyway because it looks crap. This, we've got to paint a bit, but that's where the sofa's going. And that bit there is where the piano's going. So that's why we decided to leave it, try and save oil. I don't know, it's just better up here though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's very much better.
Cats. We've made a decision, we're going to get the bed and we're moving out.
Yeah, baby. Bed making going well.
Yeah, just goes to spread on the mat and screw either end. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just... God. I've just come up here now and... Oh. It's so nice. We're in the van now, gonna have some dinner and stuff. And then try and get sorted, and honestly I don't know how we did it last year. I really don't. Everything in there's frozen, so it's just been left for a couple of hours and the tins are frozen, the water's frozen. It's horrible sitting in there with a massive coat on. We're going to empty it tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to film much of it because it's quite a stressful thing and it's a mess, and probably going to be quite unorganised for the next few days because of just putting everything in bags and bringing it in. And obviously nothing has anywhere to go at the minute. It does feel weird, I'm not going to lie. I do love my van and it's been my home for nearly 4 years. So it is a bit of a strange experience. Not sure how I feel about it yet. But all of this is real now. This is a thing. It's not just an idea anymore. But it definitely does feel a bit sad to be moving out. I just got to keep reminding myself that it's not the end. You know, it's the end of living in there full time. I have to accept that. You never know what the future's going to bring, do you? This is just the part of the journey at the moment. This is the stage that we're at, and it's different, again, completely different. It's only the circumstances that we're in as to why I'm emptying the van now, because it is going to get stupid temperature in the van and everything's just going to get ruined. You know, all the electronics and batteries and just my stuff, like everything I own's in there. It's just going to get wrecked, so I want to empty it. Well, as best as we can anyway for tonight. But yeah, going to be living out of bags for a little while. But it's fine. It's all part of the journey. I think this might be the hardest bit of the whole thing. Morning coffee on the deck, that's where it's at. Welcome back to the present day. I was just putting this video together and I thought I should come on and say hello from as present as you can get. Yeah, as you'll have seen by now, it's been a pretty hectic few months since the last time I posted on here. There's been a lot going on, a lot of changes, and yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the video, and as the title says, it is indeed the end of living in a van full time. It's bittersweet, definitely. You know, I love that thing, I really do. Looking at it now, just buried in its winter tomb. But there's a point where you've got to ask yourself, like, what the hell am I doing? You know. And at the end of the day, that is why we've built what we've built, because we wanted that base and now we have it. Well, nearly. It's still not finished, but it's fine. Life is already 1,000 times more comfortable than it was last year. I wouldn't change a thing though. It was one hell of an experience living through a winter in a van here, you know, where it actually hit. I think the lowest we saw last year was minus 36 in a vehicle with walls that are, you know, 50 mil thick at a push. It was an experience that I will never forget for the rest of my life. In fact, this whole year will just stick with me forever. It's just been such a roller coaster. But we're coming towards the end now. Only a couple of weeks and it will be 2022, eh? I was going to look back on the past few years in this video, but I don't want it to be too long. So I'll do that as a separate thing. But it definitely needs, you know, a look back, because what a time it's been. Just from an impulse decision, jumping in that van in 2018 on my own, getting on the ferry and just going with no plan. And look where I'm standing now. I can 100% say for certain that I wouldn't be here if I hadn't have done that. There's no way. I've always been a bit different to the people around me, you know. I've never really followed the normal path that's sort of laid out for everyone right from an early age. But that was the sort of tipping point, if you like, that took me over to the next level and really opened my eyes to what's out there and what you can actually do if you really put your mind to it. There's been ups and downs, of course, over the last few years. Some real highs and some real bloody lows. But what an adventure. It's a sad thought, but in this last, 3-4 years, I will have met more people, crossed more bridges, done more things than some people will do in their entire lifetime. And that's the sad truth of it. I'm not saying that the van is a key to happiness for everybody, because it's not. It was for me, but that's just me. What I'm saying is, if there's something that's eating at you from inside, a dream or just an idea that you think is unachievable, let me tell you now, it is achievable, and you should get up off your ass and do it. And don't hang around any longer. Life is short. That's just a cold, hard fact of it. So don't wait. Whether it is the van or look what I've built here. We rocked up here a year ago. I didn't have a clue how I was going to do this. No idea. I've never tackled a project like this ever. This whole thing was pretty much falling down when we got here, and now it's a home, ultimately. If just an average guy from Leicester can come out here, survive a winter, and turn a ruin, essentially, into a home, then anything is possible for any of you. It really is. Yeah, it's like nearly killed me. That's why there's been no videos on here, because I've just been working flat out non-stop for like 6 months to make this happen. But here we are. what looked like an impossible challenge at the beginning, I'm now standing on, drinking my coffee, talking to you. I've still got a lot to learn. I'm not saying I'm some kind of god. You know, I've made a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of decisions that were poor and I need to fix or change. But that's learning, isn't it? That's life. I'm going to sign off now because I think this video is probably long enough already. Before I go, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone on Patreon for being there through all of this. I've found a happy balance now with my sort of online world, and all the people on Patreon have helped me get there. And I know it's not for everyone, and that's fair enough. But if you want to see a lot more content, because I post on there now every day a video, it's £1 a month, but if you don't want to, it's fine. So rather than bombarding you with advertisements and products that I don't believe in, I'm giving you the option for Patreon. If you want daily videos, that's where to get them. And that's all I'm going to say on that. But thank you to everyone on there, really. You, like, without all of you, there wouldn't even be any videos anymore. So I'm forever grateful to you for that. Unless a big company wants to send me a quad bike, and then you're just going to have to suck it up, unfortunately. But no, I'm so grateful to everyone on there. I really am. And if you want to join them, you're more than welcome. The link is in the description of every video. And if you don't, that is also fine. And I look forward to talking to you again soon on here. It'll probably be after Christmas now, I imagine. But I shall see you there. Catch you in a bit, everyone.
You're up in the sky, I'll carry you home, home to the mountains. And soon, my friend, you'll see them again. The ones you left behind, the ones you left behind. And I'll sing for you all the way home. But why does it feel like home isn't home? I've been in this war too long. It's in the air that I breathe, oh, it's in the trees. It shivers down my spine. It shivers down my spine. I just sing my song as I walk through the gate. And there she stands just like before, but she doesn't look the same. The fear in her eyes, I've seen it before, and she can't recall my name. No, she can't.